My name's Zoey Pavon. I'm 15. I'm a Frenchie lover and I love to cheer.
She was the cutest little girl. She had like these little fat cheeks and her smile was just like contagious. Just so beautiful.
Before Zoe was diagnosed, she was my little tail. She would follow me everywhere. If I was scrubbing the tub, she was right there scrubbing the tub. Very sassy. That hasn't changed. That has just gotten stronger. Always in high heels, dancing, singing, and her piano.
We had been taking Zoe to the hospital for over a year because she was getting fevers all the time. And the doctor just kept saying it was a viral infection. The day that we took her to the hospital to get a scan, my mom asked the doctor, "What aren't you telling me?" And then the next morning, I got the call from my mom that said Zoe has cancer.
I had no idea how to tell her. I couldn't even say the word cancer. I could only say the C word, and the C stood for cold, not for cancer. So how could I explain cancer to an 8-year-old when I couldn't? And so they decided to tell her. How they told her and how they went around it, I don't know. All I know is that she came out of the room and she just said, "Mommy, Daddy, sit down, we need to talk." We sat down and she goes, "I have the C word. It's called cancer. But don't worry, it's not mine. I'm not keeping it. I'm going to go for treatment and everything's going to be fine. My hair is going to fall, but it's okay." And we just said, "Oh, okay."
Zoe was never scared. Zoe was more concerned about not being able to be in school, falling behind, not being able to do her cheerleading. She was doing gymnastics back then, and she had to leave a lot of the things that she was doing to be able to go into the treatments, which were very hard and difficult. She was more in the hospital than she was out. I was very scared to see such a young little girl have to be put through this. Not us, but her. And hope that it could be something good and positive when the doctors were saying there's no cure. There were many times that she didn't look well. She was in a lot of pain. When her hair fell out, I shaved her head for the first time. That was very difficult. I wish that it would have been me instead of her, so she wouldn't have had to go through what she's going through.
I'm ready for my treatment to be over because I'm just tired of going into the hospital, being poked 4 and 5 different times in a day. I went to the hospital a couple days ago for scans, ended up getting poked 12 times. When I see my friends from Live Like Bella, I'm happy because I have my besties around.
Live Like Bella has helped tremendously, and I'm so grateful for what they have done.
But there was a time that we were almost in foreclosure. There were plenty of times that I had no idea how we were going to put the food on the table. Live Like Bella saved our house. Without Live Like Bella, I would be in the street. If donors don't help, we're never going to find a cure. Live Like Bella depends on the donors. We depend on.
The first time I saw Zoe with her dress, it was just so wonderful, and it was something that I wanted for her so badly, and she wore it so proudly, and she's wanting to just keep it and wear it whenever she can.
When I saw Zoe at her King Stay in general, the moment the curtains opened, I was a mess. Like, I did not stop crying the entire time. I was supposed to put like the crown on her head, and I couldn't do it because I was just bawling. I could not stop crying. I don't even know what I was feeling at that moment. I feel like we never thought we would get here. I think deep down we wanted it so bad, but we never really knew if we were going to get here.
The day of my 15th, the moment the curtain opened and then I saw everyone else in my family, I just started to cry. When I was crying, it was a bunch of happy tears. I never thought I was gonna make it to my 15th. And that's all I ever dreamt about.
My wish for Zoe is that she continues to be exactly who she is today, that she never, ever loses that love for life. And I honestly cannot wait for the day she graduates high school, because that's another milestone. Like, we did it. And I know we're gonna do it.